What's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever exclusive Routine Exploits interview.
What's up? We're about 20 minutes through the interview, but through the magic of filmmaking, we're putting this at the start. My name is Jake. I do vocals in CHUB, and I make all our music videos.
What's up? I'm Big Daddy Devan. This is CHUB. I play in CHUB. I do the art direction, I guess. I don't know, album covers, merch designs, stuff like that. I also play in Over It. Shout out Over It. Thank you. Yeah.
Fine.
Good. Very good.
So happy to be here.
Yeah, I barely know how to start this, but I figured, man, I just wanted to start off and ask you guys right off the bat, what's going on with CHUB Fest? What do people have in store?
CHUB Fest generally is the music experience for a lifetime. It's 10 musical acts paired over 2 nights. Pretty much every act is a friend of ours, and it's pretty fucking wild, magical, beautiful, heavenly, mystical.
I think every band kind of has, well, that I've talked to at least, or that I am a part of, has something like a surprise of somewhat in store, I guess. I know we got a couple things planned with CHUB. Over It has some things. I'm sure Mushroom Valley. I think everybody's kind of this is it. We're gonna make it really fun for everybody and make it a cool show. Yeah, I don't know. Exciting. Yeah.
Have fun on mixing the sound. I'm eating the mic, and Devin has it down here. So.
That's all good. That's what compressors are for. Yeah, what made you guys want to do something like CHUB Fest? Because I feel like there's so many bands who get this idea of trying to do a really sick show that's for them and their friends, but most people don't really do it. And if they do, it's kind of weird, and it's like a birthday party at a venue, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. But you guys actually put together a 2-day set.
Yeah.
And then, it got enough traction that you had to move to a bigger venue.
Yeah.
What made you even want to do that in the first place?
Okay, I'll give you the honest answer. I don't know if Devin would, so I'll start this question. Originally, our friend Christian Perry of Honey Pie fame was like, yo, I've always wanted to do a music festival. And Devin and I were like, well, then why don't we? And he's like, oh, true. And then he kind of was busy with Honey Pie and stuff, so Devin and I just spearheaded the whole thing. It wasn't always called CHUB Fest. That was kind of the name just for if you know, you know, and we planned on changing it. And then everyone on the streets were talking about CHUB Fest. You hear about CHUB Fest? So it's and it's kind of like Sausage Fest, which is pretty funny to me.
Yeah, no, I definitely would have told you that. And that was last summer too that we had the end of last summer, I'd say. We were having fires at Jake's house with Christian. And then yeah, we just kind of kept running with it. But yeah, I think everybody else got busy, and me and Jake still wanted to do it, and then started contacting bands. I remember talking to bands, late last summer, hey, we have this idea, do you want to do it? And I'm sure maybe some people were like, okay, yeah, it's next year, sure, yeah, I'll sign on. But it was cool that we have enough friends that play music and want to get involved and play shows like that. So I think that's the biggest thing, that everybody said yes, because without them we wouldn't have anything. And then it was just easy because I have the space in my basement in the CHUB tub that we at first didn't have to find a venue, and we could just be yeah, sure, we can just do it in the basement, do 2 days. Yeah, and then we wanted to do it's kind of like a heaven and hell setup. That was kind of the idea we had the whole time, because obviously day 1 is kind of, I don't know, softer, slower music, or not as crazy as day 2, I guess. Yeah, so we had to split it up like that, and yeah, I don't know.
There was also a bunch of other musical acts that we were in talks with that we wanted on, but there was too many yeses, and we were overwhelmed. So next year they'll play CHUB Fest 2024.
Did you guys as a band? Because first and foremost, you guys are bandmates. Did you ever envision yourselves being more like community organizers?
First and foremost, we're best friends, not bandmates. No, we never saw, or at least I'll speak for myself here. I didn't plan on being a community organizer in any way. It's just if you want to do it right, then do it yourself, I guess.
I agree. The same answer.
Yeah, that's sick. I mean, speaking about doing it yourself, like out in the whole Niagara region, like I'm still pretty new here. So when I came here, one of the things that I kind of looked for was like where to get involved, like where do I find people, and like how do I get stuff going on. And I realized like it's hard. It's hard to find I guess cool like do it yourself shit around here. Like, you know, it's very easy to just look up what shows might be going on, and like there maybe 2 or 3 places in town that you can look at for like regular events. So like, do you guys see yourselves as part of like a DIY culture around here, or like did that just kind of happen naturally? Like,
I think we're kind of aligned on this. Like, we didn't set out to do that. That wasn't ever a goal. It just kind of happened because we started CHUB and then wanted to play a show, but didn't want to have to like go through trying to find a place that would do it. And like I said before, like we have the basement, so like the first CHUB show was just us and Honey Pie, just like on a random day in December, that we weren't even sure if anybody would come to. We didn't even necessarily like invite people or like promote it that much. It was just like we had all this music and we had people like friends and family, like Jake's mom was there and all that, like just that wanted to hear the music. So we were like, okay, yeah, we'll just play in the basement for our friends, you know. And then we got Honey Pie on there, and that got a good reception. And then we did a second one in January with Added Days Away on there, and then that one there was like 60, 70 people there, I'd say. And then yeah, it just kind of kept growing. Like I don't think we ever set out to do it. We were just doing it for fun because we wanted to and didn't have anywhere else to go, I guess, so we just did the basement.
Also, the acts we bring on, we brought them on as friends first before musical acts. Like Honey Pie and CHUB don't fit sonically together at all, but we like Christian, Matt, and Finn, so we'd ask them to play it. And, you know, their fans were scared by CHUB, and our fans were confused by Honey Pie, so it was pretty sick.
yeah, that was actually like that was gonna be my next question. Is like, are you guys trying to like organize something that's, you know, kind of on brand as like a punk festival or like punk vibes, or is it kind of like, nah, that's just kind of who your friends are?
I think we're more conscious of keeping the sounds kind of similar now. That's why we did CHUB Fest day 1 and day 2, like singer-songwriter stuff day 1, more like punk hardcore day 2. But we'd still like to keep our friends in like Sunshine and in Honey Pie and Days Away together. So that's why CHUB Fest works perfectly, where we can have our cake and eat it too.
Do you guys identify with like a punk subculture in the region, or do you think like that even exists anymore?
Identify with the punk subculture. I think we are the punk subculture.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you guys are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I like off the top of my head, I'm sorry, I can't think of any like other punk bands. I'm sure there is in the region. I just like I might be blanking here. But yeah, I don't know. We just like started making fun music that we like to play, and like I don't think we were trying to be a part of like a subculture or sound a certain way or anything like that, you know?
Yeah. My response to the last question may have been taken out of context or will be in the future, so this is for future editors of this video. Include this part as well, or you'll hear from my lawyers. Yeah, I don't think CHUB imagines that they're spearheading some type of movement or culture or anything like that. I think as soon as we start picturing ourselves in that kind of light, then CHUB has failed as a collective, because, I mean, we like to take ourselves minimally seriously, like not at all. Like maybe, you know, one song of 20 is about something half meaningful. Yeah, I think that's the CHUB way. So I don't know, we're playing it fast and loose, and, you know, whatever brand you want to give us or whatever importance you want to apply to us, that's up to you, not up to us. Thank you.
So if you guys are talking to people who aren't from here, like let's say you go play a show in another city and somebody wants to ask you like, oh shit, you're from St. Catharines, like what's the scene like out there? Like what kind of scene do you guys come from? Like how do you guys answer that?
I think the scene here is being revitalized. I think there's a lot of cool bands that are playing right now, or I think there was maybe a couple years where there was still cool bands playing, but maybe not as much, or there wasn't as many events happening, I guess, which I think like you guys helped that, Routine Exploits helped that, like, and then I don't know, people just joining bands and getting more excited, and also kind of I guess creating that community think sticking together and playing shows together, and like even with us, we have so many friends that are in and out of bands, the same bands, so we just like it's easy and fun to put shows together and play together. So I would say that like maybe not all the bands sound the same or like would on paper look good on a bill together, but like obviously we've played shows with them, like we were saying, like Honey Pie or like even Mushroom Valley and CHUB. It's like different sounds, but it still works. It's still fun. Everybody's just there to have fun pretty much, and I don't know, it's like a fun scene. I don't know.
Well, I forget what the question was, so the nice answer.
Are there any bands you guys like haven't played a show with yet around here that like you really want to, or that you've been talking about trying to get something together?
Because we like, I forget his name. Okay, let me try that again. Hellbent's cool because we like Phil.
I think even just for CHUB Fest, there's a bunch of it. Like, even like Sunshine Express is on day one, but I know we're not playing together technically, but still there and kind of setting it up, kind of thing. Reality Denied, they're playing with us on day 2. I'm really excited about that. They're a great band and have like a lot of energy. Who else around here?
I like Otherwise. Matt Chase is cool. Yeah. We might play with them at Warehouse in the near future, but you didn't hear that from me.
We can't tell too many secrets.
I like Redcoat. I like Redcoat because I like Chris McCurdy.
Redcoat. Redcoat was one of the bands that we reached out to for CHUB Fest too, but I think there was some scheduling conflicts there. Wildside is my favorite Niagara band. It would be really cool to play with that one day.
If we're getting really ambitious, Single Mothers or The Dirty Nail would be really fucking sick.
Okay, I'll say we'd like to play it with Alexis too then.
Yeah, Blink-182 is like the dream. We're going to open for them at the Bell Center in Montreal next weekend.
Thank you.
Damn. Do you guys have any other bands that are just like your favorites in the region? Like even outside of like, what
Mil-Spec.
you do? Mil-Spec, yeah.
I think Deep in the Posse is the greatest song to come out of the Niagara region. Probably ever, honestly. We were listening to it last night. We're like, holy fuck, this shit is incredible. I messaged him yesterday. Yeah. So I won't give you a band, but I'll give you a song. How's that?
Have you guys heard some of like their new shit?
No,
unrecorded
I haven't heard
Sunshine Express
any
stuff?
new Sunshine Express.
I did at Mansion House, but I don't know if they have anything newer than that. I'm excited. I think Matt has a really good voice. I want Matt to yell more like he does on Deep in the Posse.
Yeah, I think Matt's yelling on Deep in the Posse sick. I'm also super excited for his Auto-Tune acoustic solo project. That shit's like my favorite, and it sounds really good. Every time I compliment him, I think he thinks I'm making fun of him and saying it sarcastically, but I fucking am so excited. That shit rips. Shout out Matt.
So we're just gonna talk about Matt for a bit.
No, please move on.
That's sick. Yeah, man. I think everybody's just stoked that like people are trying to do cool shit and just like have a good time. I think people are tired of this idea of like going to shows being this spectator kind of idea where like you come to a show and you're watching a band on stage and like they're kind of on a pedestal, and when they're done you might be able to catch them and say good set and then leave. But like I feel like what you guys are doing is super participatory. Like, if you're going to CHUB Fest, you're going to like hang out. You're going to like have a good time with
and drinks.
And fucking drink. Yeah, for sure. I don't drink, but I feel like
we could refund your ticket. No worries.
We're not going to refund you, but you don't have to drink. We just put on a fun show either way. Jake gets people involved from the stage, even if they don't expect it, even if they don't want to. You'll pull them up there. You'll go sing a song with them, it's all just about fun. I agree with that, though. Like, it was for a long time, and still kind of is, I guess, in some places. But, the band just goes on stage, plays, people clap for them, and then that's it. But we try to, yeah, just like hang out with everybody and have fun, like during the set, before the set, after the set, whatever, and then we'll just like, yeah, hang out, have fun, and enjoy life.
Yeah, we think giving an airtight performance is underrated. So, like, if there's a fan in the crowd that wants the mic and they know the lyrics, they get the mic. If if they have the enthusiasm and they want on stage, they get on stage. What did I say?
Underrated. Airtight performance is overrated.
What did I say?
Underrated.
Nice. Okay, yeah. Hopefully the mic picked up what Devin was saying. Yeah.
Sick, yeah. Man, I think everybody's just stoked to see what you guys are going to do. Not even, like, as fans, but as, like, people who like having a good time, I think people who have never heard you guys before hear CHUB Fest, and it sounds like a good time, so, like.
Yeah, I think people always give us backhanded compliments at our shows, too. They never go like, oh, my God, your music's so sick. They always go, you put on a good show. And I'm like, okay, I can take that.
Sorry, I thought you were done. But no, I agree. I've always said to him, I've said to the whole band, like, CHUB is a live band. Like, for sure. We put on a way better live show than just, like, sitting there listening to the album. You can do that, too. That's fun, too. New stuff on the next album sounds really good.
The next album is, like, the best thing ever written.
I would agree with that, yeah. Yeah, we put a lot of work into, like, set lists and stuff, too. Have some fun surprises. Like at the last Warehouse show, different things in between songs, or Jake putting on the Fireball costume, stuff like that. CHUB Fest, we have a lot in regards to, like, songs and the set list structure. I think we try to structure it so that what's, like, the maximum amount of fun people can have right off the bat, and then the whole time. Yeah, it's fun.
Our CHUB Fest set is fucking crazy. And if the mic wasn't in my mouth for that, our CHUB Fest set is fucking crazy.
It is.
I like, hot take, I think you guys should record all your albums live off the floor at the watering can.
Oh, really? That's your preferred method?
Well, yeah, because I think there's, like, a lack of video content in, like, the music scene that's really fucking.
I agree.
Fun.
That's why we're doing this. No, but I think I agree because the live live from the watering can, I think turned out really well, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, from our first album, we recorded it very differently, and it was just kind of us figuring it out. Now that we have it figured out, we play the songs differently live. They're faster. They're, like, more fun. We kind of switch up some parts here and there. Yeah. We were just talking about it yesterday, last night, actually, about recording something.
Yeah,
live.
we do. Fuck, what were we talking about last night?
Recording live. I mean.
Yeah. I think there's definitely an illusion with the audio where when you watch it with the live video, it makes it sound better than it does. Like, if you listen to Live from the Watering Can on Spotify, it's pretty mid, but watching it with the video, it's really sick. So, yeah, we'd like to do more videos. That's, like, my forte, too. That's my bread and butter. It's just tough when I'm in the band and have to shoot myself, too. So, but we'll make it work. But, yeah, all our new stuff's way faster and way tighter, and, like, we've kind of perfected the recording process and, like, the CHUB style and sound. So, yeah.
I agree. Yeah, like, even from the watering can, I mean, that's really the only live video that we have. I'm sure we will have more, but like he said, like, watching it and hearing the music, you get to see, like, it's almost like a CHUB live show. It's won't be as fun because you're not there to participate, but you can see the energy, feel the energy, see little things like when the mic stand was knocked over and stuff like that. See, like, Jake's crazy expressions that he makes,
And the outtakes from that thing were crazy. There's people in their underwear, and it was fucking nuts, but it didn't make the cut.
Was all of Days Away there with you guys?
Not all of them. It was Bennett, Lige, and Brandon. Bennett was doing the recording. Lige and Brandon were helping with the cameras. That's a bonus track. Fuck. Lige got on one of the songs as bonus track. Listen to the whole thing. You'll find it. Or watch the video. That's even better.
Yeah, I guess the floor is yours. If there's anybody you guys want to shout out, or you want to talk about where you want to go from here, shit you want to promote for the next while?
Shit we want to promote. We have a bunch of shows coming up that we're going to post about on Instagram. Watch our music videos. Watch the Shrek 2 video. That shit's amazing. Watch the Holy Face of Jesus video. That video's pretty good. The new album's crazy. Like, the handful of tracks that we have ready to go are better than the best songs on the previous album, Monk Punk. I don't think I have anyone to shout out because I'll forget someone and then everyone else will be sad. So,
I will do the shout outs. I will shout out 12 Spot, Elijah Taylor, Mason Vale, Sunshine Express, Days Away, Over It, Mushroom Valley, Rail Denied, and CHUB. That's just everybody playing CHUB Fest. That will be very fun. Come to that if you haven't bought tickets yet. I don't even know if this will be out before then. Hopefully, buy tickets. The capacity tripled because we moved it to warehouse. It will be fun. All of your friends will be there. I guarantee if you even come by yourself, there will be at least one person that you know there, and you'll have the best night of your life. There will be CHUB exclusive merch, CHUB Fest exclusive merch that I just made today. That we will be doing. New album coming later this year. Thank you. Peace and love.
Probably coming around Halloween, and we're going to do a Halloween release party for the album. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're recording this intro, but let me now jump to the end of the previous question, which was the end of the video. Yeah. No, it's all right. This is going to get edited by AI anyways. I'll figure it out. Shout out Ryan, who plays guitar for us, and shout out Isaac, who plays bass for us. Shout out Chub.
Shout out Chub. All right, that's sick. Thanks, guys.
Peace and love.